Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? I hope you're all very well. I'm just bringing up some stuff on my laptop about the stuff we're going to talk about today. And if you haven't seen it, then if you look in the description below, what you'll see is we're going to talk about the Cancelo still ongoing, Sane's injury. We'll look at Correira. He's signed by all accounts for City. Klopp on City's set pieces. The City store, City women signing a new striker from South Korea. Fabianski looks like he's out for the West Ham game, and West Ham fans are not happy about that. The media's loving with Virgil van Dijk and any Q&A. So Blue Heart's on, retracted his message already. I wonder what that was. It's Electro FX, Cancelo done. Well, I mean, like I said, it might have just come through as something, as it been officially announced. Let me go on the official channel and see whether it's on the official Man City channel. Nothing. So I think it's one of those that, you know, I think there were pictures being posted around on Twitter of him having a meal in Manchester with Bernardo Silva, and then other people say that's photoshopped. But I don't know, it looked real to me, but there's been no official announcement on it. When will we announce Cancelo, do you think? I've no idea, mate. Kamal, I have absolutely no idea. You know, it's one of those, if he's had his medical, because the rumours were he's had his medical and everything's fine and blah, 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 why has it not been announced immediately? And then there was the photographs in a restaurant, allegedly. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. But if they're all true, that he's had a medical and he was pictured officially in a restaurant with Bernardo Silva, you've got to think it's only a matter of time. Blue Heart, can you see a swastika on my sunbed? No, so get your beach towel off my flame. Hi, Kiam's on. Hi, Andy. Happy Wednesday, mate. Great video from Rob. Really enjoyed it. It was. If you've not seen it, Rob sent me a video, and I must admit, I didn't have time to watch it, and I just took him at face value and put it out there because I've been busy with work stuff all day. So I put it out. I had a problem with my broadband. I just thought for the last couple of days, thinking, this isn't normal. It's running a little bit slow. I'm not happy with this. So I did a speed checker on it, and I went, what? And I mean, it was just ridiculous. So I can't remember what it was showing. It was showing something like 6.9 megabytes per second upload and 49 megabytes per second download, which I've got fibre to the home with BT. So I was like, oh, there's something definitely wrong here. So I was on to BT for about an hour, and they were changing stuff over, and eventually switched the channels over and things like that, and then it was still showing the same thing. They plugged the Ethernet cable in. I said, oh well, I don't normally plug it into my laptop, it's normally runs fine. So we did that, still showing the same. And while she was checking with the supervisor, I thought, you know what, let's just take the Ethernet cable out and see what it was. Did another speed check, 290 megabytes per second and sort of 69, 70 sort of upload. So yeah, it just went immediately back to normal. So I was messing about with that, trying to get it right, because some of the videos that Rob and Kiam sent me, they were just taking ages to download, which is really unusual, even though the big files normally takes a couple of minutes. So that's finally got resolved, and then I just thought I'd put Rob's video out, and then I watched it back when I was out earlier, and I thought, wow, what a brilliant video. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, tons and tons of people watching it. So very, very good video. And then I managed to come home and put Kiam's video out, which is his episode 8. I haven't watched all of that yet, but he does make some references. Kiam, I know you made some references. I did see that one with Sterling. But remember, I don't control Sterling, you do. So some good results. What's seen? I saw the second part of the second game and winning both games. So keep up the good work, mate. Mike Bancroft, I will watch back tomorrow. Early start, night. No problem, Mike. See you tomorrow. Take care. Blue Heart. Hi Andy, how are you this afternoon? Yeah, I'm very good, mate. How are you? Tori. Hey Andy, how are you, mate? Joseph Beattie, Edison, Mendy, Laporte, Stones, Cancelo, Fernandinho, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Sane, Sterling, Aguero is our best team. Do you agree? I would do. Well, I don't know. I would do if Cancelo signs. We'll see. I thought that was the men's signing today. The striker. No, I don't know whether you were being cheeky there, Kamal, but no, it was the women. Hi, Joseph. Yeah, and fellow citizens. Afraid the Cancelo deal has collapsed. I don't know why. Anna Moran says, don't wind people up. Martez Meadow, hi Andy, how are you? DJ Business Cake, hey mate, do you think Ray is exaggerating? He says, well, listen, loads of people have messaged me today about it and I didn't expect anything else from him whatsoever. You saw the truth in there, in the video that I said, and none of it was lies. Not like he claimed, none of mine was lies. I was solely quoting what he said in his video. Go and watch his video. I don't know whether he removed it. I've no idea. But people direct message me on Twitter saying, oh, he's now sort of playing the bullied card and is it any surprise? And I went, no surprise whatsoever. It does not surprise me. He'll use anything just to try and get sympathy and subscribers to his channel, and that's perfectly fine. And then somebody else messaged me saying, oh, he said something about your wife. Well, I went, what? And he hadn't said anything derogatory about my wife. He turned around and said my wife had insinuated that, he insinuated that my boys were drug taking and things like that. When that's what she said, and that's, I'll be honest with you, that was the truth. That was her initial, what she thought he implied with his, I don't know what they were doing in there, comment. But what I would like to say is, if it's making comments about my wife insinuating this, all I'll ask is one simple question, Ray. What were you insinuating by your statement about my lads coming out of a toilet, which was a lie? And then saying, I wonder what they were doing in there, What were you insinuating? That was the only reason why I got annoyed about it. If you didn't mention anything about my lads, which I would never mention anything about your family on Man City Fan TV, then why insinuate something weird, weirdo, absolute bizarre? He's one of these people that just, victim. He should support Liverpool because he's victim. He always plays the victim all the time. So that, anyway, I'm not talking about Ray. That's done with. Not interested in the slightest with what he's got to say. Ray J737, if Sane does go, I would be really pissed that he took so long to make a decision. Now we're in a bad position where we cannot look into replacements. I've said this for months. Said it for months when the original thing came through. I said I really hope he don't leave this right to the end. And if he does, I think City should make a stance and say, nope, that's it, end of story, he's staying, because this is dragging on. But there is some news today. Obviously, it looks like he has got a potential problem with his knee. Bananism, hello Andy, how are you? I'm late, don't worry mate. Blue Heart, enjoyed Rob's attack on Atkinson. It was a very good video. DJ Business, just a big jump there in comments. I do apologise. Just watched his 47-minute explained video. Is that how long he talked? Okay. Sterling's having a great season, you hater. Ray, listen, watch Kiam's video. He calls me a Sterling hater on there. I know he did retract it and say I was only joking. But it's a bit cheeky, Kiam. Good afternoon, Andy and Campers. How are you, Bernard? Hope you're... Post your link on here. Bernard's got this new YouTube channel that he's set up about films and memorabilia and that type of stuff. And I retweeted it for him this morning. And hopefully he can get some... It's only brand new, so he wants more subscribers to go on there and things. So, Bernard, if you want to put a link on here, maybe people can follow you and subscribe. So... Afternoon all, hope everyone is good. Yes, Scott Williams, how are you? I thought it was a man signing as well, so we didn't say anything. Oh, we're not going down that route. We'll be invaded by... well, I won't even go there. Lassiel Blur, hey Andy, and the modest guy from PC. Why hasn't Cancelo been announced yet, James Davis? I've no idea, mate. This is the whole thing, and that's why it's very difficult, because there is so much stuff going on, and you don't know what to believe, what's real, what's fake, what's whatever. So I'm hopeful it will be done today, but I've been hopeful that it was going to be done 2 weeks ago, and it's just been dragging on. Now, we don't know what the actual rumours, what are true and what are not true, and that's the point. Is we've got these pictures coming out, I saw on Twitter today, and things like that, and are they fake? Are these photoshopped? They didn't look like it to me, but I mean, I'm no good at photoshopping stuff, so I've no idea, but I know people can be very clever at it. So who knows? He might be here. It might be announced tonight. So Danilo's completed his medical sort of. Well, if he's completed his medical, maybe they were waiting on that. So I have no idea. There are also rumours about a young Portuguese lad, Correira. We're going to talk about that looks like that's done and dusted, and we'll talk about that. Kiam says, don't forget to sign up to our Fantasy Football League. The cut-off for the game week 1 is Friday at 7 o'clock. Here's how to sign up. There you go. So there's the link if you haven't. There's a video that Kiam made. I put out yesterday morning, I think it was. And it gives you the code. So if you want to join the Man City Fan TV sort of football fantasy league, on there is a prize involved to the winner, just like we did last year. So if you want to join it, click on that link after this video or whenever and sign up for it. It's going to be interesting. I signed up yesterday afternoon. I just threw in a load of players, basically. Sorry if there's that noise, that's my wife upstairs hoovering. Where she should be. No, I didn't say that, I didn't mean that. So I just threw in a team together because I wanted to quickly sign up and get it on there, but I'll look back Friday before sort of kick off, because the first game is Liverpool. So remember, it's not Saturday, it starts Friday night. So you're going to have to get everything in before 7 o'clock, otherwise your team won't be submitted. So get in early and then have a study of your team or whatever it is you want to do. Don Wyman, Chris from Perth here, hello mate. 11 p.m. and just got home from work. Have we signed Messi? Yeah. No, but the rumours are he was having a meal in Manchester with Bernardo Silva. Hi Andy, how are you? Chris Linley. Joseph, what's everyone's score prediction for Saturday? I say 3-1 away win. I say 3-1. I say 3-1 for everything. How hasn't Cancelo signed yet, Bailey? No idea. We're still waiting. It's one of these protracted ones that are drawn out, and we'll wait and see. Oh God, more. Bloody hell. Sorry guys, just as soon as I click to scroll down a bit, boom, it jumps because there are so many comments. So I do apologise, because then I have to scroll back up and find out where I was last time. Scott Williams says 3-0 to City. Bernard says 2-1 to City versus West Ham. James Davis, be tough if Laporte doesn't sign. Yeah, we're going to keep a close eye on him over the next day or two and find out. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Martez Mido, why City are yet to announce the sign of Cancelo? What's going on? Looking forward to the new season. Brad Niblock, yes. Brandon Wallace, hi mate, how are you? Joseph, good predictions. Have we got Almada yet? The whole thing with the Almada, it's still waiting for. I mean, that is another that's just gone on and on and on. Blue Heart, Ray would never win a Man City Fan TV quiz, and it would be somebody else's fault, no doubt. Blue Heart. Scott Williams, post a link, Bernard, and I will subscribe. There you go, so you've got another subscriber. Films, poster, board games, only 12 subscribers at the moment. Cheers, Andy. Hey, listen, you've got to start somewhere, mate. We all have to start with our YouTube channels somewhere. So if you post a link to your YouTube, just click the, www.youtube.com/ whatever it is that your name, just post a link or go to your video YouTube channel, click a link to one of your videos, post it below here. I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that'll just go and click it, and then hopefully entice them into to watch some of your stuff. I haven't had a chance to watch any videos yet, I'll be totally honest with you, but I definitely will do, because I love my films and I love stuff like that. So I'll definitely be following you, Bernard, on there. Joseph, he won't while you're around, Blue Heart. Nobody will. You're full of knowledge. We'll see. Hey, Blue Heart's still got his big one coming up. That's the general knowledge quiz, which I'm expecting him to just like wipe the floor with every single player who enters. Kamal, Danilo completes his medicals can show happen. I'm gonna miss Danilo, so am I. Dupe Tajadine. Hi, how are you? Manchester Blue Hindy, how are you? I'm very good, mate. Blue Heart, full of something very unlike knowledge, Joe. Bananism, do you have any thoughts on Lescott's punditry at Sky? I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it, mate. I don't know, was Lescott, was he doing something for the weekend? I haven't even had time to see the City game back, the Community Shield. I've not seen a single thing. The only clips I've seen from the game was on Rob's video that we put on the channel this morning. I have seen nothing back from the game whatsoever, because I didn't get back till late Monday. So I'll just look for Bernard Dineen on YouTube, guys. All help appreciated. There you go. Go over and give him a follow, please, guys. And if you can subscribe, even if you don't go on there or whatever, just click subscribe and the bell icon, and that way we can get his channel sort of rolling on, at least starting. Dupe says, do you think Leroy's going to Bayern? No, I've said it all along. I don't think he is, and I don't think this injury at the moment is helping either. Has Mangala gone? Don't know. Still don't know. Brandon Wallace, I think we'll announce Cancelo on deadline day. Maybe. There's something stalling. I don't know what it is, and I don't know what's true and what isn't. We have at least 50 people signed up for the fantasy football so far, which is amazing. That's brilliant in a day. So let's get that up to maybe 100, 200. Kamal says, my fantasy team is looking on fire. KDB, Sterling and Salah in midfield with Aguero up top. Watch Mangala FC, it will surprise you. We'll keep a close eye on you then, mate. You're the one to follow. Nice team, Kamal said. Joseph will sign up. Kiam is quick to start off. Is it quick to start off? Yeah, it's dead easy, mate. It's honestly, Bernard, watch the video that Kiam put out. It's so explanatory. It's one step, pause it, go on to, just type in Fantasy Football Premier League, and then the video will show you exactly what to do. It's really, really easy. Do you think Sane is going to Bayern? Nope. Scott, spread the word. Absolutely. Blue Heart, can't believe you said that about your lady while she's actually cutting the sleeves off your vest. She isn't, because they're all in the dry cleaners. But I don't know what else she might be cutting things off. Or me later, if she ever watches back, which she won't. Iona Beats, good afternoon to all the Blues out there. How are you, Iona? Chris Linley, fine, thanks, mate. Do pay 5-0 to City against West Ham. Wow, that'd be a great start. Everton wants Smalling. Wonder why they haven't made a bid for Mangala. Yeah, surprising. Laporte back in training. Really? That's good news if true. Mingy Wong, I'm going for 3-1 City. Laciel Blur, any news on Sane? Yes, just a little bit, which I'll talk about shortly. Matez Meadow, who is the South Korean forward? Lee Guem. We're going to talk about her as well. Her. Dupe says, hi guys. Bernard, when's Quiz Andy? Well, I was just going to ask everybody else. We're looking at Friday night. See who's around. So does Friday night, the normal time, sort of 8 o'clock, does that suit people? Just let us know in the comments. And, you know, obviously we want to do it if more people are around. If not, we'll change it to another day or do it next week or something like that. I wonder if he can play the cello. Yes, Bernard, very quick, mate. Takes 5 minutes to sign up, and you can autofill the team if it's easy. It's all free. Dank City, hello all. Chris Linley, I think we'll win 3-1 against West Ham, Andy. That's my score prediction. Scott Williams, Tim Vickery, just been on Talk Sport. He doesn't rate not Armada or Almada. Didn't get promoted to the under-20s. Really, is that what he said? That's interesting. But then again, I know I like Tim Vickery as well. But then again, don't forget, we did the videos, Tim Vickery, when we were signing Gabby Jesus. And we also signed Marlos Moreno. He rated Marlos Moreno higher than Gabby Jesus. And look what's happened to Marlos Moreno's career. Joseph, excuse me. Joseph Beattie, I see Norwich getting a point at Anfield that year. Well, that'd be a nice start for us. Vettel, Og, Ole, Magnus, Rucheg. What's happening with Cancelo? Oh, yeah, we don't know, mate. We're still waiting. 2-0 City, Jesus with a brace, you reckon? Wow. So you reckon Jesus might start and not Aguero? Can people say hi to me? There you go. Can everyone say hi to him? Everyone's saying hi to you now, mate. Artful Dodger, hey, mate. Best City content. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, jumped again. I do apologise. That's the problem. It's not a problem because it's great that you're all commenting. It's just when I scroll, suddenly it's just a massive jump if the load of comments come in. Brandon Wallace, can't see City selling Sane after the Premier League transfer window closes. Me neither. Scott Williams, anyone know when City register their league squad? I think is it not got to be done? I think it's got to be done when the transfer window closes, if I remember rightly. Is that right? So it'll be announced tomorrow. I'm guessing, unless it's been done already. But I must admit, I haven't followed any sort of Man City website stuff today. Iona Beats, when we sign Cancelo, we will have a gate, Cancelo Italian, a door, Porte French, and some stones in our defence. Let's get that house built. Brilliant. Well done, Iona. Very good. Joseph BT, AO, I'm tired of technology. Why don't you rub your back on me? He wants it, so I'm going to give it to him. What? What's that all about? What? Ayo, I'm tired of technology. Why didn't you rub your back on me? He wants it, so I'm going to give it to him. What is that all about? Dupe, do you think Rodri is going to be a star for us this year? I think he'll do very well, mate. Mark Armstrong, let's got bigged up City. Was nice and said, can Liverpool match what they did last year? He also mentioned Everton due to their spending. All right, okay. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched not a single bit of footage except for the bits that Rob had shown in his video. I've not seen anything. I've been far too busy this week. Bernard, I'm having a movie quiz on Friday. I learn from the best. Won't be live, but you can play at home in your own time and no cheating. Oh, right, okay. Kamal Dwyer, who saw Pep saying dinky? Smalling is better than Mangala. Levi says Sane is at City next season. Kamal, Andy, can't we do it on Thursdays? We might be able to do it tomorrow, but I mean, I did mention it yesterday, and people were saying, oh, Friday's better for me and things. And obviously, ideally, I need somebody like Rob or Kiam to do the tallying up, because Rob was very good at it last time and was a massive help. So I don't know. People comment below and give us your choice. Do you want to do it tomorrow night or is Friday better? Berto Lee, good day, Andy. Any news on signing transfer? No, nothing, because he's injured, mate. I'm going to talk about him shortly. I'll do a quick hello, everyone, then I'll go through all of the latest transfer news. Well, news roundup rather than transfer. A few more likes, guys. 60 plus on, only 14 likes. Yeah, give it a thumbs up if you want to. Blue Heart United are in for Rooney's toupee. It won't surprise me. Can you do a quiz for the fans? Ask us questions and first to put it in, please. We've already done loads, mate. I don't know how new you are to the channel. We've already done loads of quizzes. We've done tons of them already, and we're doing another one. This is a general knowledge one, so maybe go back and watch some of the ones we've already done over the last 2-3 weeks. So we've generally done sort of one each week. Liverpool 5, Norwich 0. I'd probably go down that route if I'm being honest. Ronnie Corrales, did you see the pictures of Cancelo with Bernardo having a deal? Yeah, I saw him on Twitter. Abhishek says, hi Andy, what's your trophies prediction for this season? Ooh, I'm going for a treble again, mate, but this time I'm going Champions League, Premier League and Carabao Cup. JL Greenwood, Cancelo's will be announced at 6 p.m. They will be doing media stuff at the moment. Okay, so where's that from, mate? Can you post us a link? Blue Heart, high and higher. It's Mardi Dono. Is Laporte injured? Well, somebody's just posted on here that they think he's back in training today. I haven't read anything on that, I must admit. Kyle Walker might play centre-back this season. I think on occasions he might do. Hi, Pardo Oaks. You okay, mate? Adsy, just joined the Fantasy League. Putting City players in is really hard as our squad rotation is too good. It is really difficult, and that's what happened last season in the Fantasy League. It was like I had David Silva, Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne. And then De Bruyne got injured, and then I put somebody else in, and then it was like Aguero was out, and it was like then somebody else played it. It was like, oh Jesus! And then I can't remember, did I put Laporte in or somebody like that? And then it was just like so difficult because you don't know what Pep's gonna, pick. Ooh, Levi Greenwood, Ong back to film Tony Jaa. Craig Forrest, how are you, mate? You well? Joseph Beatty, it's the song the Scouse with the hat sang when he was all over you, was hoping to trigger flashbacks. No, I've blocked that completely out of my mind now. That's completely gone. I don't want any flashbacks of Sunday night with the Scousers. Bananas have just joined FPL as well. Say hello to the Shore champions, lads. Well, I finished third last season out of 120 odd. Kamal Dwyer reckons he's winning it. Ryan Corliss, he reckons he's definitely winning it. He just pipped me to second last season. Dank City saw a 3-5-2 formation on Twitter where Rodri played in front of Fernandinho. Not sure about that one, I'll be honest with you. Rodri in front of Fernandinho. Two central defensive midfielders. Never works for City. Never works. Scott Williams, afternoon, Craig. Enjoyed your vlog. Friday for me, Andy. Requiz, but whatever works. Okay, mate, no problem. Do you play fantasy? I was going to say something then, man. But I think I'll just drop it. Dippers versus Norwich Friday. Yeah, 5-0 Norwich. Patrick Roberts with all 5. English Massive, well, hey, I'm on. Mingy Wong, I don't think we will sign anyone else tomorrow after getting Cancelo. Hi guys, English Mastiff song. Kamal, I saw videos on Instagram of Laporte in training. Okay, good. Yeah, seen Laporte training on Instagram. Excellent. So can't be that serious then. Who do you think will play more matches this season, Rodri or Fernandinho? Tough call. I couldn't go either way, if I'm honest. Announced of Cancelo. DZ like, no, not yet, mate. We need Eric back. I think Eric will be around the squad sooner rather than later. What's your top 5 placing in the Premier League this season? Go and watch the video. We've already done it, mate. Go and watch the video back. Was put out last Friday, Thursday. Go and watch the predictions. Me and Kiam and Rob give our top 20 predictions. Who's getting relegated, who's finishing top 5, and who we think will be the champions. Kamal, Andy on Fantasy Football, do you have a strong bench or fill it with budget players? Can't remember what I did last season. I tend to have a mixture, if I'm being honest with you. The one I've just set up now was I just whacked in a load of players for just under 100 million. I'll look at it on Friday to pick my proper team. It was just to set it up. So the team that I've got at the moment is not going to be the team that I'll eventually pick. But I can't remember. I think I had a real mixture last year. I tend to look at my keepers and have one that I know is going to play all the time, and then a really random one that's as cheap as possible. I'm thinking Mahrez is going to rip trees up next season. What do you think? Could do. Cancelo tonight, maybe. Who knows? Somebody said 6 o'clock apparently. So we'll wait and see. Thanks for your support. No problem. Everybody go and follow Craig's YouTube channel, Hearts of Midlothian. He's just set it up. I heard Oscar Bobblestack is West Ham. Going to do an Oscar Bob video. I've got to. Cancelo at 5 or 6 p.m, you reckon? Scott Williams, Blue Heart, you joining the Fantasy Football as you'll win everything. Any news on the insane Sane saga? Yeah, he's got an injury. There's fluid on his knee, which I'll talk about now. And that is... I said to you yesterday that Bayern Munich were apparently pissed off because cheeky sods they are, that City hadn't given any updates on Leroy Sané's injury, blah, blah, blah. But apparently today it says this is coming from Sport Witness, and they said on Tuesday we covered an article from German newspaper Bild which suggested Pep Guardiola may be playing a game with Bayern Munich over the transfer of Leroy Sané. Bild took a blow at the weekend after claiming Sane wouldn't play for Manchester City against Liverpool in the Community Shield. He did, of course, even start in the match, but managed to pick up a knee injury in the first 10 minutes. Bild pondered on Tuesday that no medical update from City seemed a little strange and presented mixed messages over the player's potential transfer to Bayern. Now they have a reason for the delay, and it's not some big conspiracy. Sane has fluid on his knee, which makes a diagnosis difficult, hence no definitive word from the Premier League champions. That's why the transfer now wobbles, they say. Obviously, build the mouthpiece for Bayern Munich clearly wanted to put a little bit of pressure on getting information about the potential transfer or injury of Leroy Sane. Well, it seems now that he's clearly got fluid on the knee, and like any of these things, you can't necessarily do a diagnosis or an MRI scan and things the next day, because they've got to wait for any swelling and things to go down. Otherwise, the diagnosis can potentially be misleading. So, yeah, looks like until that swelling goes down, they're not going to, and hopefully it might have been today or tomorrow, they're not going to make any full-on diagnosis of what potential injury it might be. But if Sane has got spring water on his knee, if Sane has got fluid on his knee, he certainly won't be playing against West Ham. That's guaranteed. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Be very surprised if today's Wednesday still got fluid on the knee. He won't be able to suddenly start training on Friday or Saturday, or play Saturday or whatever it's. So it looks like Sane's definitely going to be out for the first game. So maybe Gabby will get another run out, or Riyad Mahrez, if he's got those drugs out of his system. If Blue Heart's playing, I'm not bothering, he always wins. Chanham, what go on, Andy? You're in a much better mood today. Blowing your shit yesterday was warranted. Kudos to you. Thank you, Chanham. Blue Heart, I've already won. You mean Scott? Scott Bob should get a guest here at the NCFC. Absolutely, we should get him on. I jumped again. Sorry. Loads of more comments. Thank you everyone for your comments. I'm not complaining. It's just I'm just trying to get through. Do you think Mendy was ready for the new season? Well, he's in training. I'm not sure whether he'll be ready to start. How old are you? You talking to me? I'm 49, mate. 49er fan. Can't wait for the season to start. So pumped for 3. Pete. Hi, Andy. How are you, mate? Or Al-Sawi, good to challenge yourself against the best, Bernard. Diaz, like I don't think he is. Is fluid on his knee serious? Well, I don't mean to say the injury is serious, not at all. I mean, it could just be swelling. It's just the fact of they can't really take a proper MRI scan because of the fluid surrounding the knee area. So it can bring up sort of ambiguous data, so they can't really rule stuff out. And of course, they obviously don't want to start treating or getting him out of his protective casing or whatever else until they know exactly what the injury is, because the fluid could be masking other areas of damage. So it doesn't mean to say it's a really serious injury. It just means that, you know, if the rumours are true, could be City just saying he's got fluid on his knee. It just means that they'll wait until that fluid is removed or has gone down, and then they can have a proper MRI scan and work out exactly what the problem is. So it looked like he trod on the back of his heel, but it looks like potentially he might have twisted his knee as he went down. My family is a Man City fan. Well done, Levi. Do you think Angelino's going to be a starter? Not many games, if I'm honest with you. Got fluid on my pants. Don't need to know that bananism. Would it be possible to get Oscar Bob on here? It needs to happen. He gets mad love. He does on Man City Fan TV. We love him. So maybe I'll try. We need an Oscar Bob glove puppet for you to bring on the show when he's mentioned. Hey, good idea. Andy won't stick his hand up anything. Hey, listen, I might do if it's a little Oscar Bob puppet. Maybe I'll get one. I'm with you on that, Blue Heart. I live in Salzburg. It's big news in Bayern. They think it's almost done deal. Signing to Munich. Yeah, they've been saying it though for the last 2 weeks. Fluid on the knee. He'll be on anti-inflammatory tablets. He will. And they won't be able to do anything major on the diagnosis until that fluid sort of at least reduces or goes. That's the way to do it. Sorry, that's Punch. Hi Andy, hope you're good. Afternoon, all blues from sunny Tenerife. Martin, how are you, mate? Are you well? Are you enjoying your holiday? Hi Brian, Sane should leave, Riley Hazel says. Reckon? Why would he leave? Martin, who is this Cancelo for? Andy, don't you start. You were going in a timeout. Thank God it's fluid and not Sane should stay. It's just a flesh wound, 120 million for Sane. Timeout for Martin. If he carries on, he'll get what you got yesterday, Joseph, and I do apologise for yesterday. Sane apparently jarred his knee, causing fluid swelling. Yeah. Inked Gacha. Oh God, you've not been on for ages. Hi, how are you? Fergal. I didn't get the noti again, and bell icon is on. Wow, that's weird, mate. I'm really not sure. Are you on your? Do me a favour. Are you on your phone or are you on your laptop? Can you give me some idea of what you're on? And did you watch the video link that I sent you? Is Shane's fluid on his knee? Not. Is Sane's fluid on his knee? Not a good sign, as it means protecting itself. 49 on your pilot's license. Don't push it, Joseph, says Bernardine. Oh no, not a timeout. We need a centre back. Why doesn't Sane come out and make a statement regarding all this nonsense? He's not going to. Afternoon, Martin. Hope you're having a good one. Can Julie do an Oscar Bob bobble hat? Hey, that's a great idea. I'll send her an email. I'll send her an email and see whether she can. Oh my God, Bernard, that's a great idea. It is. Love Salzburg, the old town, one of my favourites. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Buy media is like rag media, says anything to please the sheep and sell tickets. They are. I mean, they're just obsessed. And you know, remember that Sane said that he did not want to go back to Germany because of the press invasion, and he think it will be tenfold compared to what it's like in the UK. Is it any wonder if he's reading some of the stuff that he's read over the last 2 weeks? Carl Blundell, I'm an Everton fan. Where do you think Everton will finish? I think City will win the Premier League, the Champions League and the FA Cup and League Cup. Win Prem, what, 4, you reckon? I think Everton's going to have a really, really good season. I like Everton. I've always liked Everton as a club. I like your old stadium. I like the atmosphere and everything. I was there at the away game last season. And yeah, I like Everton. I think you're going to have a really, really good season. And if you were to convince Zaha to come as well, wow, you've got a really good chance. I can't remember where I put you. I think I put you in top 7. I can't remember whether it was 7th I put you. I can't remember. But I put you around about 7th. Maybe even 6th. I can't remember. But I hope you have a good season. Who is Cancelo? Would you rather have Phil Foden over Sane? Ooh, that's a tough question. Everton 7, says Benny. That James Richardson, that's a tough question, mate. I'm not sure I could. I'd have to think about that. I'd obviously want Phil Foden because of his connections to Manchester, Stockport, Man City. Is he at the level of Sane from the year before last? No. But if you said Sane is going to sulk for another year, I'd rather have Phil Foden in the team every day of the week. OBF TV, Oscar Bob Fan TV for a day. Hey, maybe we'll do that. And we'll just do everything around Oscar Bob. And that'll force him to come on the channel. Did you just say, who is Cancelo? I think he was joking, mate. Martin also, if I go in a timeout, Andy, you're buying the drinks. I'm on a tee. You're on a tee. What's that? Nassim, hello Randy. I know, I was waiting. There you go, Man City Fan TV. Bingo, Nassim's the one. He's turned around and called me Randy. I was waiting for somebody to come on because Football Fan Chat's not come on. I saw yesterday that your name is Randy. Maybe I'm wrong. However, when City will announce Felix Correira and Cancelo and Alex Garcia and Eric Garcia, will they stay? Well, I don't know. The Correira thing is looking close. I'll go back to a couple of bits of news on there. Let me just go and find it. And that is, again, this is in Sport Witness in the Sane. On Tuesday night, the Portuguese side Sporting announced the transfer of Felix Correira to Manchester City. It's been a few months that we've been covering claims about this move coming from the Portuguese press, so it wasn't really surprising development for the 18-year-old. Since Sporting's statement was really short, the local media comes up with a few details about the cost of the transfer. Newspaper record says the agreement was found some time ago, which I think we've been talking about anyway. And since the player has been featuring in the under-19s Euros, it was only made official now. They claim Manchester City are paying €3.5 million to sign him. Other performance bonuses could potentially take this amount up to €15.5 million. Trusting the player's potential, Sporting have also included a clause to keep 10% of future transfers. Felix is signing a 5-year deal with the English side, and this should be one of the many details between City and Sporting due to the new partnership between the clubs. So it doesn't say that he's going to immediately go back to Sporting, but it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if he does, unless City maybe keep him around the EDS squad and keep an eye on him for a year and then decide what his next development stage is. So that looks like it's done. Like I said, I've not seen anything there's nothing on City's official site to say that he's been announced officially, but they're basically saying it's a done deal. So we'll wait and see. Is your base the Blue Moon Cafe again this year? Yes, it will be, mate. We'll be there again. I've been busy with school, so I haven't been able to watch, but now I can because it's the holidays. Well, enjoy those holidays, mate. I'm on an Android tablet. Right, okay. And did you watch the video? Did you watch the video that I put out about it? And are your settings set correctly? English Mastiff Sane can't say anything about his Bayern Munich move. And if he sticks a transfer request in, he loses loyalty. Absolute bonus, absolutely. How indeed have Bayern been told to sign his fluid on the knee? I'm sure they've been told in no uncertain terms. Anthony, do you think Pulisic will be able to hit the ground running at Chelsea? With Hazard gone, then he goes from somewhere. I've no idea, mate. I'll be honest with you. But apparently he looked very, very good in pre-season. I think he scored twice in one game. It apparently looked very exciting. Craig Forrest, think we have enough cover at the back with Walker, Ferner and maybe Garcia? I'm with you. Moise Keane's a great signing for Everton. I heard somebody talking, I think it was yesterday. Who was it now? I can't remember. And they turned around and said they cannot believe that Everton... Oh, no, it wasn't. I was driving back from Wembley on Monday. And somebody said that he is going to be an absolute superstar. I know what it was. If you're involved in it, I'm not, but football transfer index where you can buy players and trade them and things like that for money. It was a person on there and they turned around and said, I can't remember how much it was, have this paid 27 million for him or something like that. They said within 18 months this guy's going to be worth 100 million quid. He's that good, and they think Everton have got an absolute bargain with this guy. So keep a close eye on him and see. They said he's big and strong and he'll definitely cope with the Premier League. So he could be a real steal for Everton. Who doesn't like Everton in chat? Mike Hossford, like Everton as a club, hate away end, you strain your neck. Well, hate being in the away end because you can hardly see, because you're like that most of the time, aren't you, if you're near the top underneath, trying to look to see the game, and it is a bit difficult, but the old wooden, it's old traditional ground. Everton is a tough place to go. They just need to get their identity back as it slipped. I agree, and I think they're on the way. I think they've got the right manager now. Is Mangala still a City player? We don't know. Everton always good for taking points off the pool scum. Absolutely. Zaha put a transfer request in and is pushing for the move to Everton. And I always love playing City. Always a fun game. Yeah, it was a very tight game. Certainly the away game was very tight last season. You had us on the edge of our seats right to the end. It was quite... especially considering we were right at the end of the season going for the win, so going for the title. So if he's put in a transfer request, wow, then if you've got Zaha as well, you're going to have some team. Gundogan contract is close. Wait, he said a week or so, didn't he? Who's your favourite Man City player? David Silva, mate. Sorry, posted that by accident. Don't worry, mate. Barry and Jerry, Man City VTV, bingo, full house. There you go. We've got you today. Ian Moran, Bernardo Silva has just put a pic with Danilo saying he will miss Danilo. Was that on his Instagram or Twitter feed? So it looks like that. So it does look like, I'm not saying it's not happening, the contract, just nothing is confirmed. I like Gordon and Leroy Sane. You like Gordon? Who's Gordon? Which one's Gordon? Everyone were Mr. Nello, he never put foot wrong. I think he had 1 or 2 games where he was so-so, but apart from that, he was absolute 8 out of 10 every game, solid. Are you mad? There is no Man City players in the Ballon d'Or. I don't care about that, mate. I'll be honest with you. I don't get mad over things like that. We know what it is, and that's it. Mangala could shock us all with a VVD type season. You never know. Yeah, can you imagine? Do you know who Reina Jesus is? No, mate. I'll be honest with you. Nope. Football fan chat. Why does your channel say you've got 89 subs, not 8? Why does your channel say you've got 89 subs, not 8.9? I have no idea, mate. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe they've taken everything off us. Who knows? Is that what it says? No, it says 8,971. So we're only 29 off 9,000. Got to get that before the first game of the season, because that was our target. My opinion, we don't need a centre-back. We have Laporte, Stones, Ottoman, Eric Garcia, and the surprise is Fernandinho maybe on this position. We must use Howard Bellis. I think he's got quality. I agree with you. Send me the link and I'll watch it. I sent it to you last night, mate. I'd have to give me a very quick second, and I'll see if I can. I posted it below your comment last night. If I go back and have a look, and I will try and I'll try and find where it is for you. Just give me 1 second, guys, just so I can try and help out somebody who wants to follow the channel. Oh, when was it? I'm trying to go back and see where it was. That many videos. There's just tons of them. It's weird. Can't see it now. Go and have a search through. I'm just trying to see where it is. I can't seem to see it. I did post a link to you last night on the live vlog. So if you go back and watch the video from last night, you'll potentially see the link that I posted for you. I'll just scroll through one more time just to see. There it is. Okay, so here is the link, Fergal. So that's the link. If you click on that link, you'll see, go and watch it after this video. You'll see this is all the settings and everything that you need to make sure are set, because if there's going to be a problem with the reason for notifications, it's going to be because your laptop or your iPhone or your Android or whatever it is not, the settings are not set correctly. So if you just go in, it's really easy. If you just follow the video, it's a step-by-step approach to it, then that should sort out any issues. If not, just come back to me, and maybe there is something potentially wrong, because you're the only person who said they're not getting notifications. Right, says 8.9. Yeah, it does on mine. Ruminago will know all about Sane injury with fluid between his ears. Fresh air, maybe. I think our squad is ready. Don't need any more signings. But be okay at Wayne Manor. Blue Heart dug a tunnel, Steve. I think it blew up last film I saw. What was that? Oh, Wayne Manor. Okay, so you're talking about Batman, are you? I think City's best players, Fernandinho or Aguero. Fernandinho's been superb. Don't forget to send us your gamer tags if you want to be part of pro clubs on FIFA. Yeah, if you want to be part, do me a favour. If you want to be part, I'll send you. I'll send you Kiam's Man City Fan TV email address. This is his email address, so if you want to send FIFA stuff directly to Kiam, not just to the channel. If you want to send it to us, it's mcfcfantv@gmail.com. But if you want it specifically to send your gamer tags and things like that, this is Kiam's email address. And if you want to send anything to Rob about being on podcasts and things like that, this is Rob's email address for Man City Fan TV. So Send everything specific to them if you want. If you don't and you want to send it generic to me or something, that's our generic email address for the channel, which I get access to, and I'll see all the emails coming in. So that's our standard one. So if you want to get involved, you want to meet up at games, you want to do stuff like that, then send it to the mcfcfantv@gmail.com. If it's about FIFA, send it to Kiam, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. If it's about podcasts and stuff with Rob, it's Rob, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. What's your starting 11 for West Ham on Saturday? I'm going to talk about that on Friday, mate. I'm going to do the, or tomorrow, sorry. I'm going to do the preview for the West Ham game. ACDC me, Bernard. What's Oscar Bob's email? It's there, mate. There you go, Bernard. It's Oscar Bob mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Carwell under Everton signing Reina Jesus from Brazil for 40 million. He's 17. 17? We beat City and other big teams for him. Apparently he's sick. He can't join until January. So he's 18. 40 million quid for a 17-year-old. Wow, that is a lot of money. He better be good. What about the geriatric website? People just contact you on this, Blue Heart. Steve Black says, so Andy, have you been in touch with your new Scouts buddies since I have a meeting with Anfield? I'll see him at Anfield. Jesus Christ, yeah, can you imagine? I'll meet up. Oh, what about the Dubliner? The Brad Pitt from Snatch guy. Maybe I'll meet up with him. Alex Rodriguez, do you still play baseball? Starting 11 for West Ham. Bravo, Angelino, Otamendi, Garcia, Walker. Garcia, ooh. So, no John Stones. Gundogan, ooh. No Rodri. Or no Fernandinho. Foden, Mahrez, Pavetta and Jesus. I think you're taking the piss there, mate. The press say he's like Neymar. Oh, we've heard, how many times have we heard that, though? Tell us. We've got Almada from Sarsfield, and they claimed him, he's the next Messi. Like, they've claimed every single player is the next Messi or the next Neymar. So that's a lot of money, though. 40 million for a 17-year-old. Wow. Which Liverpool fan did you... Scott Williams, Mahrez still out because of his eye drops mistake. Really? I mean, is that a laugh or is that true? Or does he need a week out? You should have put subtitles on. Couldn't understand any of them. I know I should have done. Half 50 minutes late. Anything I missed? Yeah, loads. Zinchenko, left back for me until Mendy's available. I agree. Joseph, the funny thing is that team is still capable of beating West Ham, probably. How annoying, I could have sold my son for 40 million. I don't like playing the charming man's West Ham. He's the engineer after all. I know. Right, let's just catch up with some latest news. Benjamin Mendy, he apparently has posted something on Twitter that says, welcome here, before adding, did you see a Portuguese right back in the corridors? So... all the things are adding up now. We're just waiting for Manchester City to announce it. Also, Manchester City have announced that City have signed Lee Guem-min, and she's a South Korean forward, and she featured at this summer's World Cup in France. And the 25-year-old joins from Gwangju KHMP, for whom she scored 6 goals in 10 appearances. She scored 16 goals for South Korea in 54 games and featured for them in this summer's World Cup. She said on mancity.com, I'm very honoured to be here. Manchester City, the name itself, is very attractive to me and I want to experience the English League. To my teammates, my coaches, the manager, the fans and everyone involved, I want to be remembered as a good player. I'll do my best to impress them and have a positive impact. I'm very excited to join this team. I think myself very technical. I think one of the main advantages is my ball possession capability. I want to fully exploit my techniques and skills. So, yeah, it's... I think Nick Cushing came out and said previously we've tended to recruit English or European players, but we wanted an attacking player who could bring us some real attacking prowess and a bit of flair. We watched South Korea in the World Cup and we were really impressed by Gwen Min. her ability to go 1v1 against players in the attacking third, and her ability to create chances and score goals. So good addition to the Man City women's team there. If she plays anything like Son, I'm sure she's going to be a massive addition to the team, because let's face it, we have lost a number of women players to the likes of Leon. Obviously, Tony Duggan went to Barcelona, and we've lost a number of our best players to, let's face it, probably the best team in the world, which in Leon in the women's league. So it's good that we've got somebody else in. Andy needs another week to get it out of his system, according to report. Was your wallet safe with all those dippers around you? It was. Mahrez doesn't need a week out. He needs a good weep out. Neymar to Real Madrid. Where will that leave Mbappe? Well, he'll be the #1 player then, won't he? So it'd be good to see Bendy back at left back. It'd be great to see any Bendy at left back. South Koreans tend to be technically sound. They do. Do you think Mendy will be back at his best? Who knows? I think he will. I think this time the injury has been sorted once and for all. He's going to take time to get up to speed. He's been out for a long time. Cancelo won't sign anything until he's loaded up his ice cream van with 99. Hey, you know what I just bought? I just went and bought some bits and pieces that my wife needed for dinner. And I was walking down one aisle and I saw Flakes 99, and it reminded me, they were like the cones and things like that, and it reminded me of the conversation. But next to them was a box of, you know, those oyster shells that you put ice cream in. I just had to grab one, and I came home and my wife went, "Oh my Lord, I can't believe you bought them. They are absolutely amazing. We're having them tonight." Not had them, I can't remember the last time I had one of those, but those little oysters with the little marshmallow and bits. So we've got some, and we've got tons of ice cream in anyway. So yeah, can't wait for that one. Maybe I'll eat one when we're having a meeting tonight, another meeting tonight, production meeting for Man City Fan TV. So there's 4 or 5 of us that are going to chat about all the new projects and stuff, like who's taking this and who's doing that, and so it's going to be really exciting. So maybe I'll be munching on one of those while I'm talking to them. Is Son at Spurs South Korean? Yeah, I think he is, isn't he? He's South Korean, Son. Oh, hold on. South Korean South yeah, blah blah blah. Zoom ice lollies, yeah. With sprinkles. It has got sprinkles on them. Is she being swapped with Mangala? Cancelo won't come until he's bought Meski's out. Chano says Sam Lee has posted Bernardo, Cancelo and Pep having dinner. Looks good so far. Yeah, I saw that this morning on Twitter. Cheers, Scott. Love a Mivvy. Oh yeah, Mivvy. Remember those? They were the ones with the ice. They have like cream inside. Well, like an ice cream inside the outside of a lolly. Is that the one? Duggan is now at Atletico. Yeah, I remember she was moving in the summer. Mivvy, lovely jubbly. In fairness, Mendy has a great trophy for games ratio. He bloody does. Probably the best in world football. Very, very tasty. Blondie, you're on late. Not seen the oysters for ages. Absolute. Well, neither had I. I just saw them and thought, oh, what are they? Andy's in the good books now. I am unsubbed and subbed again. Hopefully that works, because nothing was different. Okay, we'll try that one out. Munching on one. The rest, yeah, one. I'm not a sweet person, I must admit. I'm not into sweets and chocolates and stuff like that. I like the odd biscuit, as you know, but oysters once a week with kids, messy. Nugget wafer, oh yeah. No, I haven't seen them, I must admit. Now, if I saw one of those, I'd definitely go for a nugget wafer than an oyster, definitely, because that was my ice cream of choice when I was a kid, hanging on the back of the ice cream van while it went round the estate, and everyone used to hang on the back. Or if it was snowing, you'd hold on the back of it, and on your feet you'd skid round, and he'd jump out and get off and whatever else. Afternoon, Blondie, hope you're good. Are you going to upload a Premier League prediction video? We've already done it, mate. Bro, Tizzy Momo, what are you doing? We've already done one. People need to keep up with the amount of videos. That's the problem, I'm guessing, because we just post so many videos. It's just unbelievable. I don't even think anybody, not even Man City TV, post anywhere near the stuff we post. So let me just see, where is it? And I'll post you a link, and then you can watch it. There we go. It's the Man City Fan TV Premier League predictions video. And this is the one that Rob done, and it's a brilliant video. So if I say so myself, not that I'm in it, Rob did it, and it's excellent. Very, very good. Very in-depth, talks about every single team. Me, Rob and Kiam give out 1 to 20. Talk about the managers, the signings that have come in for every club. It's brilliant. A very, very good watch. So go over and watch that. Napoleon ice cream. Napoleon ice cream. Neapolitan, do you mean? Or Napoleon? It's like car insurance or something. Now we know why the van done. Ah, you cheeky son. I wasn't that big when I was young, mate. I was fit as a fiddle. Let's go into till they shot out the top on the floor. Do you remember Spanish tobacco, coconut sweets? Yeah, Spanish. Oh, I love that. Neapolitan. I think he means Neapolitan. Fergal's still hiding from me, bud. It's a good watch. Thank you. I recall having fudge instead of flake. Fudge in a 99? Really? A finger of fudge you on about? It's Neapolitan. He's just colour. Well, we've turned it around again, and it's supposed to be transfer video, and we end up talking about sweets, biscuits. Last bit of news. Last few things. Jurgen Klopp basically said that he admits he likes what City are doing, especially Raheem's goal in the first half. He says, I have to say I really liked it. He told Sky Sports about City's goal. It's so difficult to defend against them because they use the space so smartly, and then obviously they adapt a bit to us when they play us in there. So he was talking about the particular goal. They played quite a high number of long balls in behind, which were difficult to defend. But if you have a goalie who can kick that long, why not do it? It gives us a question to answer for the next game. So clearly he's already looking and seeing what Bravo was doing, and now what was talking about last night with, you know, was it Bernard or somebody was talking about the fact that the defender goes in short for these goal kicks. It just draws them on even further, and Bravo was playing beyond them, so we've cut out 3 plays immediately. So I'm sure teams will figure that out definitely, and just drop deeper and make us play out in our normal way. Some people do refer to it as Napoleon ice cream. Really? Rob, what's your thoughts on icebergs? Iceburgers? I'm assuming when you say Rob's not on it. Are you talking about Rubbit or Blondie? Raspberry Ripples, seen a couple of them in my time. I have to go to soccer by all. See you, Fergal. It gets worse. Right, what else? Lucas Fabianski, by all accounts, could miss the opening game of the season, which has led to West Ham fans being really sort of like about it. He's not trained today. There are now serious concerns he'll recover in time for the City game. He'll face a very, very late fitness test. And somebody on Twitter, Claret and Hewitt, said Fabianski serious doubt for Saturday. Lynn Cannell, who's a West Ham fan, said we are toast. So people saying it's a massive blow. Irish Hammer saying City couldn't ask for more. West Ham's start to a season. Well, we're likely going to lose anyway. We're going to lose against City regardless. It doesn't matter. So it'll be a catastrophe, says some of the West Ham fans. So yeah, for them, they don't seem to be too pleased about it. Virgil van Dijk, I see that Sport Bible are now doing another whole thing saying that Virgil van Dijk's record of not being dribbled past still stands. According to Sport Bible and an FA spokesman, and this is what makes me laugh. I mean, Jesus Christ, is this like an official record or something? It says Virgil van Dijk's amazing streak of not being dribbled past officially lives on despite being beaten by Gabby Jesus at the weekend. The Liverpool defender went an incredible 64 games last season without being dribbled past. They don't say anything about the Sane one, but that record looked like it had been ended by the Man City forward. But, and this is the crunch of it all, a spokesman for the FA. Like, do they really give a shit about this stuff? A spokesman for the FA told TalkSport that the match was considered a second-grade game and therefore any stats don't count. I mean, it's just unbelievable that the FA would even contemplate commenting on something like that. I mean, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? Oysters with Mr. Whippy ice cream in it. That was the one. That was the one. Prefer Mrs. Whippy. One last couple of things. What else have we got? And that is the City store. In a big article in Retail Focus, there's a big article talking about Manchester City's Etihad store as part of the ongoing relationship with Puma. Green Room has designed key digital and physical experiences within the new City store experience to coincide with Puma's new partnership with Manchester City. It says the concept centres on bringing City fans into the fold, inspired by the city's diverse and vibrant culture. The space was designed to create a dynamic store experience that taps into Manchester's infamous music scene. It says the Green Room has designed 4 key areas with the new City store: windows and external facade graphics, a giant landing zone on the ground floor, an interactive boot wall, and the stairwell and lift zone, which runs to the kids department at the start of the club tour. So also the store fascia has been transformed on both sides with a huge vinyl wrap drawing people in from key transport links as they approach the stadium, while the global window campaign has been adapted with 4 premium windows to promote the new home and away kits. Inside, the landing zone spans the full width of the store using digital mirrors, ambient content and animated overhead lighting to draw the eye, and then out to the categories. So yeah, it does look good. I must admit, when I was in there, there's loads of interactive stuff for the kids and things that they can sort of play with. It does look, it looks nice, and it looks like, what it does look like is it's opened up more space, I think. Now, what it's going to be like on a match day, I'm sure it'll probably just be as rammed as it normally is. So I normally steer clear of it on a match day, if I'm being honest. But it did look like it was there was more space. So they have done a very good job. Screwballs, yeah, love them, little bubbly gum at the bottom. Right, anything else? Soap and a rope. Soap and a rope, yeah, I remember that. Pope on a slope. If we have Van Dijk, we'd be unbeatable. That's a fact. The best ice cream was Pemberton's ice cream on a stick. Don't remember that. Pemberton's. Anyone else think Andy is sounding more Scouse Irish since he was with the new bestie? Bugger off. The City store is garbage if you do mail order or order. My missus is still waiting for a refund 3 weeks. Yeah, well, yeah. I've read a number of things like that on social media about that. That's more about the online store rather than the physical store if you go in it. But yes, you can bugger off. Joseph Beatty is right. That is it. Right. Let's get him. And let's get him. He pushed it. He pushed it. He pushed it. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. Unhide user. I can't. Joseph, I literally blocked you from the channel. Didn't mean to, but it says unhidden, so you should be back. Don't worry. Steve Black's gone in a timeout for being so bloody cheeky, and then being cheeky again. So he can go in a timeout. Wibbly wobbly wonder ice cream. See, you're all going. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get Charles Bronson on tunnel duty again, Joe. Well, I see also the one other thing, and that is the Chorley Guardian. This has made me laugh. That's just the Chorley Guardian have come up with the top net spend in the Premier League ever, and obviously who is at number 1 with the most net spend? The biggest net spend is Manchester City at 1.38 billion. Number 2 is Chelsea. Number 39, I should say, is Chelsea at 1.14 billion. United at 1.08 billion, followed by Liverpool at 916.9 million. It's just made me laugh. The Chorley Guardian are talking about net spend. But anyway, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I'll just see if there's anything been announced while we're on the City official website, but it isn't looking like anything is on. There's a bit of an article in the MAN about new boy Joao Cancelo's tragic past has driven him to success. But no, it's still just the League One Me first interview. No, there's still nothing officially confirmed by Man City on Cancelo. So there you go. Finally, anybody else? Let's just see. Happy birthday, Sanjay. We said that yesterday. Love Twister Lollies. Is there any new petition from the Dippers? Not yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Hope you had a good one, Sanjay. Did you get any City stuff? Blondie says, that was a quick tunnelling out, mate. Announce Oscar Bob or his hat anyway. We'll get that. I'll send him an email to Julie and ask her, can she do something with Oscar Bob? Maybe she could be able to hit and knit a hand puppet. There you go. So we might have one of these. But anyway, guys, take care, Levi. Where's Steve Black? Steve Black's in a timeout for being so cheeky. Not just once, but on a couple of occasions. So he can suffer the 300 seconds. Justice for Joseph. No, Joseph is here, mate. He's fine. Joseph is back on. It's Steve Black. So it should be hashtag justice for Steve Black. Quiz winners like me should get an Oscar Bob badge. Take care, Randy. Can you give me a shout out when you get 5? I will do. Craig Forrest, don't forget, go over and follow his Hearts of Midlothian on YouTube. So go and search that. Latest Andy Keonan, guys. Thanks, mate. Again, you're welcome. Free Steve. Hashtag sown with tyranny. I behaved myself today, Keon. He did. Blue Heart, get the tunnel equipment to Steve. Take care, guys. Don't forget the knob. Super, yeah, will do. Because that needs doing. Later, see you. Steve Black. Mate, it's just a little bit of banter. Hey, you give me enough. So it's about time I gave you something back. Dynamite. Somebody tunnel him out. Bless him. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm actually, in the morning, I will post... gonna watch back. Thanks, Blondie. In the morning, I'll post you Kiam versus Rob on FIFA. They play 3 games with all different teams, so I'll post that in the morning. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna have a watch of it tonight sometime just to have a laugh. Are your scouts mates coming round tonight? Yeah, they are. It's later, Steve Black. See you, Scott. See you, everyone. Let Steve the cat out of the bag. Let's just see if he says hello in the next sort of, I don't know, 20 seconds. It's just Bannistine. I've been timed out more than Blue Arts One quizzes. Yeah, but it's only a joke. We'd only ever time out somebody just for a laugh, not just for... it means we like you, mate. If we didn't care about you, we wouldn't read your stuff out and just not even bother with you. So, guys, he's still there. So we'll leave him to tunnel his own way out, and hopefully he'll forgive me and he'll come back tomorrow. But guys, don't forget, if you haven't seen them, check out the Martin Atkinson video that Rob put out, or I put out, or that Rob did this morning. It's brilliant. It's very, very good. Whether you think that he was blue tinted glasses or not, I think it's a really, really good video. Thanks for the laugh. You're welcome, Blue Heart. Steve Black has left the building. Hey, he's out. He's tunnelled his way out. Go and check that video with Martin Atkinson. Don't forget to check out Kiam's episode 8 of Career Mode. And we'll be back tomorrow. And like I said, check out the Rob versus Kiam game. I can't wait to see that one. Atkinson has got sniper nerves. He has. Welcome back, Steve. It's cold down there. Rob's video was class. It was brilliant. Really, really good. Black is back. Guys, thank you, everyone. If you've not given it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, don't worry about it. It's Andy from Man City Fan TV. If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, click subscribe, hit that bell icon. And don't forget, keep commenting, give us your suggestions. I've put up already on the chat line Rob's Man City Fan TV email address. I've put out Kiam's and our general one. So if you want to contact them directly about getting involved or doing stuff or questions about certain areas, there's a red dot on his whistle. Yeah, and his forehead. Thumbs down. Was that you, the one thumbs? I've only got one thumbs down today. What's going on? Hey, I'm feeling a little bit suspicious. There's something going on here. I've only got one thumbs down. Normally it's 20 or 30, so yeah. But anyway, guess who's back? Back again. Stevie's back from the pen. Brilliant, Blondie. Listen, take care, guys. Another time out for Steve. No, it's cold down there, he said. So, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Have a wonderful evening wherever you are in the world. Sandy from Man City Fan TV, and we'll see you tomorrow.